Hi, my blossoms. Welcome back to my channel. Just a messenger 828. Authentically me, authentically you. We forever bloom. Um, Shoot, y'all. There's been a lot of ramped up energy. Okay, we have the eclipse happening. Like literally in a few. I don't know when it's supposed to hit in my area, but today's the 28th of me recording this. Um, Briefly, I was shuffling my terms too, and pretty much there's some police activity, a police department somewhere. I don't know where. All right, this could be, take it where it resonates. Okay, take it where it resonates. It could be your local or somewhere else. Okay, but a police department has been doing chakra manipulation on others. Okay, radiography came out, so it's something to do with uh messing with wavelengths and things of that such. So frequency chakra manipulation that could definitely be happening, or definitely was happening in the past. But underneath radiography we have sound of freedom, so there's a frequency that is helping to free you. Okay, it could literally be earth's frequency, like the hum of the earth. I'm getting to that's combating, because just like how a lot of diseases they transform, they metastasize, they evolve. Earth's frequency is living, yes, so its frequency is adaptable. hmm Okay, we have Marco Polo, so it could be Marco Polo, so something that could have happened in like swimming, water, lake, pool, whatever, right? Um, I even got like swim lessons, swim teacher, something like that. There could be some type of grape accusations going on with that. Okay. Um, Overall, we got the greed of America. Okay, the greed of America. Okay. Also, The Sound of Freedom is a movie that came out. Okay, talking about how children were being trafficked. At the bottom of the decks, because the deck's so big, I had to split it in half. So we got two. We got shifted and trespassing. So someone is trespassing, especially in the past. This a police department was trespassing in um I don't know who. Okay, collective. It could be you. It could be someone you know, someone that you're in connection with, some way, shape, or form. They were trespassing in their energy, trespassing, invasion of privacy too. Okay, um, not just with chakra manipulation, but devices. So that's just, just a little bit. So it could be like a part of the story for what's gonna come out next. I'm not sure. I'm about to shuffle and see, but I'm trying to pick up the deck, and we got The Greatest Disgrace. Okay, so it's YouTube. I do not own the rights to any of the songs that you hear in the background. That is for my child's entertainment purposes, not mine. You can see the disclaimer in the description box below. Also, if you would like a personal reading, I am available for them. My email is in the description box below as well. And if you do like the reading, if you just go to the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know the next time I upload, leave a like and share. Help a sister out. Uh, and if you're Aries, I am a fellow Aries myself. So our birthday season has arrived. Happy birthday to the March Aries. I'm an April Aries, so it's around the corner, okay? Trafficking can be really significant with this. Something about Chicago, okay? It popped out. I'm gonna put it back, okay? I'm gonna put it back. What are the messages Most High God that you have for the collective? I know I got pulled to do a reading because it is my job. It is my job, and I have a duty to fulfill. So something like certain duties. Someone might have certain duties to fulfill. Okay. Hey, Big Cheddar. Where my money at? Hey, Big Cheddar. Where my money at? Where my mother loving money at? Hey, Big Cheddar. Okay. What are the messages, Most High God, that you have for the collective at this moment? What do they need to know? This download energy is coming out again. And it landed on the chest area, so this might be sitting on somebody's chest heavy, or like someone that could be having like chest problems. Please take care of y'all health, okay? And once again, that came out in that projection frenzy, as I talked about it in my most recent reading. There could be a download energy that is projecting heavily on someone that you're interested in, or the person that you're interested in, to kind of deter, confuse, or mess with the energy. Projection is heavy. Ladybug in reverse. So I'm gonna say this, okay? Because my person was telling me that ladybugs are technically the whores of the bug community, and that they typically have a lot of sexually transmitted diseases in the bug community. So ladybug in reverse. Okay, someone might not have a STI, STD. Okay, someone might not be out there doing all of that. So this could be someone that's just in the closet and that needs to come out. Come on out. Military cloak. So someone, once again, projection energy trying to cloak what it is that they're hiding. Okay? Narcissistic abuse in reverse. Under download energy. So someone could let's get some more information. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how I feel about that one. Maybe someone was narcissistic in the past, but they're not anymore. Like being a narcissistic with their down low antics or energy. What does this half of the deck have to say, Most High God, for the collective? This could be the collective, or when you're watching someone extremely hard, your energy shows up. Or this could be people that were around my energy recently that had no business being near me, because they were probably warned to stay away from that girl, or they were probably warned through watching my readings, because I do say what's happening. Like, I have an active transmuting ward. If you don't, I'm not gonna repeat it. I've definitely said it before. If you're new here, I'm sorry. No offense to you. But those that have been watching me this whole entire time, because there's people that will watch you and not have pure intentions. 'Tis why I've placed the ward. Because people will watch you and not have pure intentions. Now, the people that have pure intentions, oh, baby, little sprinkle, sprinkle. Good stuff for you. But those that have bad intentions, I wish that all of your wishes come true for you. Just for you. And if you are new here, the ward is pretty much a charge. I've been doing this for a while since there will be a full story, okay, of my experience, okay? But let's just say I got tired of killing gnats. I got real tired of killing gnats. So I just started transmuting that ish. And then the gnats slowly subsided. Yeah. And then how can I help? Okay, once again, YouTube, I do not own the rights to what you may hear in the background. It's for my child's entertainment purpose, not mine. But that's specific. Saying sorry, and then how can I help? Someone could have said sorry, and then how can I help? First step, then how can I help? So someone, it's as easy as 1-2 step. Saying I'm sorry, and then the next step is how can I help? I don't know who that's for. It could be for the very same people that was in my presence recently that knew they shouldn't have been because they were told. I was told that they were told and they did it anyway. And so don't be surprised when you've wronged somebody and you're faking their face like everything's good, like you didn't do nothing, like everything's gravy, like I don't know why they have an attitude. I don't know why they won't talk to me. I don't know why they have an attitude. I don't know why they act like that. When that person told you you need to talk to God about it, did you go and speak to God about it? Because that person that told you you need to talk to God about it talks to God, and God will tell them they ain't speaking to me yet. Uh-uh. They're not permitted. Before I shuffled, trespassing was at the bottom of the deck. Trespassing, breaching of privacy. So this can go into gang stalking and all that other stuff too. But prying into someone's life does not gain you access to it. You can pry all you want to, but you still don't have access. You could clone someone's phone and you still don't have access. It feels like someone went too far and tried to get into someone's Akashic records. And that is an offense that will trickle down from the 5D. Like you will spiritually get your ass whipped. You will physically get your ass whipped. And the physical ass whipping, literally, you might get jumped out. I don't know. You might get jumped out the blue. You might go to jail. There's a lot of ways. I'm not even gonna go into them, but there's a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways that you would get your behind handed to you for doing something like that. And then it's not even the fact of being arrogant, right? Because arrogance is something that's just been coming up lately, right? It's not even the fact of being arrogant. It's being 10 toes down and knowing whose you are. Having such a tight knit relationship with the Most High that you already know what's up. You already understand how He operates. You don't fully understand it, no, not at all. It's not for you to know, but He's going to let you know enough. So for those that know more than you and how God operates, why do you have to check your own self, check your own ego, check your own demons and figure out, why am I opposing this person? Why can't I just listen to them for a moment? What is stopping me from listening to them? Let me try to implement this a little bit in my life. And if I see some positivity, well shoot, they might be on the right track. You know? Instead of saying, "Oh no, you're wrong." See, that's arrogance, because you are not open enough to listen into the multitude of ways that God can be talking to you. Like I've said before, God talks to you through any and everything. If the truth could come out of the mouths of babes, who's to say the truth can't come from that person that's struggling with a drug addiction right now? Who's to say the truth can't come from a person that is homeless on the side of the street right now? They ain't working, but guess what? They got all the time in the world to talk to God. You think you ain't gonna learn something from them if you talk to them? That homeless man could have been uh, on a board of one of the top running companies right now, but got done dirty. Or squandered his opportunity, or gambled his opportunity away, and is on the streets now. But he still got knowledge to give, because that old knowledge might just be needed for the way that new technology is working. It might just be a cheat code, but you don't know, because you're not willing to listen. You're not willing to implement new things into your life. No, that ego is a trip for sure. Your ego is a trip. Your ego will keep you stuck. Your ego will get your fist just tight, 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 and you can't let go to receive anything. I look, my hand like this. To be honest with y'all, it's slowly but surely. It took a while to get me here, and I'm gonna take my time. So put that good in your ear and let me blow your mind. What song is that? That's Eve and Gwen Stefani. I love that dynamic duo. That is a chocolate and vanilla swirl. That was a good duo. Every time it was a hit. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, there's people holding on to their ego, or holding on to their ego, or holding on to what they know, what they've been taught, the constructs that have been placed upon us. I gotta break the mold. I'm a different breed. I gotta break the mold. I'm a different breed. Your mold don't fit me. I'm a different breed. Not saying I'm a dog, but most people assume that breed is connected to dogs or cats, different breeds. But we are different. We are technically breeds. There's a multitude of gene slices and that have been done. So there's different breeds of human. I know it sounds crazy. It sounds so far fetched, but it's true. The truth is stranger than fiction. Just saying. Yeah. Juggler. Someone's juggling or was juggling. So someone could be juggling or could have juggled a ladybug in reverse energy. So meaning like they are as beautiful. They are a lady, like they're as beautiful as a ladybug, but they don't have the attributes of of being so active sexually that they are carrying multiple STIs or STDs. If you get what I'm saying. So don't get me wrong, right? They gets down, but they don't get down to that degree. You know what I'm saying? No judgment though, because they could have gotten down to that degree in the past. You know, everyone has a starting point. Just keep that in mind. Everyone has a starting point. Some people's starting point in the sexual manner never really started. Some people are virgins. Some people um explored. I'm just gonna put it like some people explored. Some people explored safely, and some people explored recklessly. Outlast energy experiments, uh, uh, purposeful placed trauma to purposeful placed trauma to study. Sorry, I was distracted. Um, it's like it was a competition to see who could survive the most trauma. How will this trauma affect the human psyche? And so forth and so forth and so forth. With military cloak being on top of that. So this is something that was happening under a gauze of a certain department of the government. Something deep. Pentagram is at the bottom of the deck of the other half of the deck. So a pentagram can be significant. So something like satanic, why did I say it like that? Satanic, santanic, something like something to do with sand. Okay, sand dial can be significant. Sand dollar. Um, satanic experiments. If you remember Outlast, like just the premise of the first one, yeah. Uh, religion was used a lot. Mm. Um, and then it became just even more and more reckless. To the point where uh, it's like how much trauma can you take to where your morals, values are melted away and you become insane. Broken, fragmented. It would seem that someone is broken and fragmented if they speak about what I'm speaking about, right? And that's definitely what others would say about someone that thinks uh that these things are possible, like conspiracy theorists, right? But how many conspiracy theories in the past have actually became factual events that took place in history? An example is Unit 731. Now, they haven't said too much more about it, probably because the extent of which the human experiments were done. They probably did some splicing there too. Who knows? Anyway, expunged. Getting things off the record. Downloading and trying to keep things off the record, right? Like divergent energy, okay? Divergent energy. You think differently. Okay, so someone, okay, juggler might not be bad. Juggler might be someone that is like a multitasker. They I said this before, someone may think in two different dimensions at the same time. I don't want to cross over between this genre, that genre. Between you and I is where I want to cross over and cross the line. I just want to go further between here and there, grow wiser. Together, you and I, we can cross our borders, you and I. That's crossover by Hinata Hakari. That song came to mind with the fact that Divergent, because it was two different planes, uh, and like a crossover. So there could be a crossing of timelines, a conjoining of timelines, an eclipse. A timeline could be fading away. Deep and nostalgic. Someone could be feeling deep and nostalgic about all the trauma, or something is coming up from the depths. The trauma from the depths are what coming up to this is what's coming up to the surface, and that is what has been trying to be kept off the record, trying to be kept down low. So that down low energy does not have to be someone that is uh sexually in some type of metaphorical closet. This could literally be someone trying to suppress a memory, because memory is very significant. Hawk, not Hawk 2, not that. Um, like an actual hawk, and it makes me think of Horus, the Egyptian god of Horus. So, you know, his eyes on the sparrow, but the hawk is there's eyes in the sky. Someone may be receiving a medal of honor. Okay, so someone may be getting honored, probably in regards to all of the trauma they had to endure. Also, pentagram makes me think of pentacles, so there could be some type of rewards coming in, okay? Excuse me, the fact that I have the dog card here from the Lenormand deck, it makes me think of military dogs, or what, mutts. It made me think of Full Metal Alchemist. So alchemy is very significant, and I literally talked about how I transmute the energy in the beginning. Okay, so I know this was very vague, but it's a collective. So take what resonates for you. If you feel like that storyline is for you, but you're not sure, you want more in depth, I'm open for personal readings. I have 10 mini reads available in $22.22 full readings. If you would like to donate, all of the information is in the description box below, okay? Where you can donate to get a email, all the other stuff is there. It's for you. Comment section is there for you too. So if you guys have any questions or anything of that sort, any comments or concerns, utilize the comment section, okay? Leave a like, share, and like I said before, take what resonates, okay? Remember, we are all forever blooming, and I love you guys. Peace.